What's up everybody and welcome to this episode of What You Drinkin', the show where I try a variety of beverages and tell you what I think. If you're wondering why are you qualified to rate beverages, I drink a lot, how about that? So yeah, the first one we got up here is called the Famous Grouse. It is a Scotch blended whiskey from Scotland. We're gonna try it three ways: straight, mixed with water, and then mixed with ginger ale. Our ginger ale of choice this time is gonna be Schweppes. I did 1 ounce each of the mix and we'll see how it goes. When it comes to alcohol beverages, I usually lean more towards whiskey. I will drink scotch from time to time, but I am more of a whiskey man, so I'm curious to see how this blend tastes. So our first one up is straight. Let's dig right in. Right off the bat, the first thing you notice is a scotch smell, definitely that leaning more towards it, so let's see how it tastes. Oh yeah, I'm tasting a lot more scotch than whiskey. I think the nice thing is though, it's a really good balance, so even if you're not a huge scotch person, the whiskey kind of balances out, and then if you're not a huge whiskey person, I think the scotch balances out quite a bit. But it's not too burny, not too big of a kick. So if you're worried about that, it's actually really smooth. This is a this is a dangerous one. Yeah, not bad. I think that's a really good straight. But yeah, let's see how it tastes with water. So here we are, the Famous Grouse with water. I have 1 ounce the Famous Grouse and then 1 ounce of water. So let's see how it tastes. Oh yeah, it definitely tones down the scotch taste. So if you're concerned about being too scotchy, I actually think that's really good. I think I might like it a little bit better than just straight. Straight's still really great, but this kind of tones it down even a little bit more for those, like I said, those people who don't like scotch as much. So yeah, this is actually really good, really smooth. Let's try our third option. Let's try with ginger ale. As I said earlier, the ginger ale of choice I have is Schweppes. I did 1 ounce of the whiskey scotch and then I'm doing 1 ounce of the ginger ale. Let's see how it goes. Interesting. Like normally I find when you drink whiskey with ginger ale, they usually complement each other. Either they bring forward the taste of the whiskey or it brings forward or tones down the taste of the ginger ale. This one almost tastes like it's canceling each other out. It almost kind of hits it at a neutral level. Not too sweet from the ginger ale and it's not too strong from the whiskey and scotch. Yeah, it's not bad though. Pretty good. So here's the Famous Grouse, 3 ways: plain, with water, with ginger ale. I think my favorite out of the 3 is gonna be the one with water. Like I said, I think they were all really good. I think really smooth. I highly recommend that. The plain was good, but a little bit too scotchy, and then the ginger ale didn't really complement it very well. But once you got that water into it, it kind of toned down the scotch taste without taking away from the whiskey. So yeah, highly recommend Famous Grouse. Pretty good whiskey, nice and smooth. And yeah, I definitely recommend it with water, but of course, try it however way you want. Let me know what do you think.